So you set up your business incredibly. What was that process like?
Actually, it wasn't really that hard. Um, and see, I work 4 weeks at a time, and then I'm off 3 or 4 days at the end of the months most of the time. So some things I have to wait. Um, but yeah, a lot of it I was able to really do in my truck when I'm on my break. So it wasn't that hard at all. Um, I got Uline, Quill. I got Quill first. Quill was my first account. I think Quill is the easiest out of all of them. They just give anybody credit. So they're a good place to start. I bought my $50 worth of stuff. Amazingly enough, I found more stuff I needed. So I double ordered from them. I did $50. I waited for them to send me the email that they invoiced me, bam, and then I paid it.
Were you
And then I
surprised
turned
at
around
how
the next
easy it was to
week.
start getting approved?
I'm sorry, sir?
Were you surprised at how easy it was to start getting approved for the vendor accounts?
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, well, I'll be. Instantly. Okay, I was like, man, I'm a new business, don't have nothing. I didn't even have my web page at that time. So, but yeah. And then the next week I turned around and ordered from them again. So, yeah. And then they told me, if you need more, we increased your credit limit.
Nice. Well, then what kind of credit limits did you get, and what other vendor accounts did you get get approved for in that early stage?
I can honestly say I have no idea what they increased it to because I thought I'm not going to spend more than $50. I don't have an office. I really don't. Like you say, it's stuff that you don't need, but you
Right.
need. Right. So, I mean, I really didn't pay attention. I just moved on. I got Seton. That burned me bad because I spent, oh, their med kits are beautiful, by the way.
I know I
Thank
have
you
a lot
very.
of them.
Yeah, I bought the really nice ones that are a couple $100.
That's cool. I didn't use those ones. But for
Yeah,
you
I
on
bought.
the road, it makes sense.
Yeah, I got one. I gave one to my mom and dad. They travel, and they're like a lot of seniors. They got that little dinky car, so I worry, you know.
Right.
They get hit, they're getting crushed. So I bought them a nice first aid kit and a fire extinguisher. And my dad's like, what do I need this for? I go, if you get hit hard enough in this little thing, it's going to catch on fire, man.
So,
Trust me.
so what happened with Seton? How'd you get burned with them?
Well, then, no, I missed them. You did a webinar a couple days after I made that order and paid for it and said, we just found out they quit reporting last week.
Yeah.
So I missed them.
Yeah, well, that's one of the benefits our clients have, is that in real time, we're notifying you immediately when that happens so you don't get hung up. But you just mentioned one of the reasons we see so many people prolong their success because when they're not working with us, they're applying for stuff using these videos and things that I have out there. And, Gimplers doesn't report, Seton doesn't report, and this stuff changes all the time, and then you end up waiting like you probably did for months for it to report, and then, well, you actually got the training, but then a lot of people wait for months and then find out the hard way it doesn't report.
Well, that was the one I was waiting for the other one you just mentioned that doesn't report anymore. Gimplers? Yeah, I was waiting for them to show up, and they never did. And then like the next month, I say, oh, maybe I missed their deadline for this month in the 30 days. So I waited 30 more days. It never showed up. And then I found out, yeah, they quit reporting too.
So the credibility stuff wasn't that hard. You're a new business. Nothing probably showed up when you researched your business. And then you came in immediately, started getting vendor credit. About how long did it take for that vendor credit to start to show up and you actually go from no report to having a report?
Dun & Bradstreet was the next month.
Nice. Okay, so
I was fortunate. Yeah, I was fortunate. When I got my information back from the Secretary of State, it was only 8-9 days into the month. So then I immediately started doing everything else. It only took me a week to set up the rest of it. And in the meantime, like I said, I did Quill right away.